I was kind of inspired by watching a lot of other Blitz YouTubers doing these so-called play-to-loses, that I was kind of thinking to myself, why don't I get involved in these kind of things too? So that is exactly what I'm going to do in a fairly popular tank now that it is introduced into the brand new update, being the BZ75. The only thing that goes good for it is that derp gun. However, the downside of it has to be its aiming time. I see that a lot of people are starting to get acclimated to the BZ75's playstyle, and the fact that you, in order to get an instant mastery on the tank, you at least have to do above maybe 5,000 damage at the most. Something like that. But here we are in our first battle, and let's see how we're going to fare well in this so-called play to lose. Alright, so we're going to make our way over towards the left side of the map right here, see how we can fare well. Looks like we got a couple of our enemies or allies coming with us. Fortunately, we have a stock tortoise. That does not look fairly ideal. So, anyways, we're going to see how we fare well. Kind of gotten used to this tank's playstyle after playing it for like the past couple days now. I mean, it's still not fairly what I expect, but it's pretty reasonable at the same time. I'd have to give it a 50-50 upon my terms. So let's see what's going to poke on up out here. Got a couple meds spotted over towards the hillside right over there. Alright, and I don't know what other tanks they would have camping towards the side. Let's see, not able to spot them at the moment, but I'm afraid I'm going to get flipping kerblonked by a TD or something off in the back. Oh, our 50 is making an aggressive maneuver. So let's see, I'm probably going to move over right up over in his spot. See if I can get some shells into some of these enemies right here. So we got a BZ. Oh, we got a M5 Yo poking on out. Gonna get a nice 779 HE into the side of his tank. He made an extremely aggressive maneuver, which costed him almost all of his hit points. Yep, that is exactly to what I am saying. There is a TD off in the back that's trying to peck off some of us in the process. We got an enemy Kron right over here, and we got the BZ right there too. 868 shot. I don't know if he's active or not no more. So we're gonna reload once again, put on our fast reload. Oh, he gets lit on fire, and the Kron is gonna move on back too. Let's see, are we able to get a nice solid HE? Another one for 888 into his vehicle, and there goes another shot from the WZ once again. So we're just gonna continue to back on up right there. Kron wanted to continue moving on up right there. Well, there's the BZ. I want to continue moving on back. I don't want that WZ to continue pecking me off. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make my way above the hill right over here, as these enemies are the last few remaining. So, let's just hope this flip twat doesn't peck me off in the process. So we're moving on up. Kind of scared about him, so... Oh, good. One of the guys gets cleared in the process. So we're going to mosey on back over towards the Kron over here, see if we can get a clear into him. So we're moseying on over. There you go. You are cleared. And now all that's left is the enemy WZ, who's camping still in the far back side of the map. Looks like he has moved down into this little ridge right here. Yep, he has. So let's see how we're going to fare well. Oh, and he gets bombed for a pretty solid chunk. And that is the game. That is a very solid first victory, if I'm not going to be mistaken. And there we go, 27-13. Pretty solid damage chunk, so let's ongoing. You can see that a lot of the shots that you tend to take in this tank are pretty much going to be shots to where you're directly aiming at, and it does the maximum amount of damage as possible. So here we are in our second game. Another Mystic guy on our team, fortunately enough. So, I'm just going to go ahead and make my way over with my meds. So, here we go. We're going to see how we're going to fare well in this battle. Oh, it looks like a lot of our other guys are heading over towards the right side of the map as well. So we're going to put on our engine boost and see how we fare well in this one. Do 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 boop boop ba da ba da boop do do ba da do do do. Alrighty. Don't know what this E50 is doing at the moment. So let's see. Okay, bro. clearly do not know how to drive that tank. So, I could just tell. Alright, well, we already spotted Patton right off in the back. Let's see. You got any more enemies over here? Well, we do spot a couple others, so I'm just going to go right at this M46 right here. The only time I would bail on out is if he had help. So, I'm hoping for the best that he's the only one over here. Oh, but it looks like they have one of their TVPs up at top. So, we're just going to mosey on through right here. There you are. 820 shot into you. That is a fairly solid hit. Alright, so we're going to reload once again. And he is cleared. That is good. 57 heavy is up there as well. Let's see what they have over towards the side right here. I don't want to get pecked off by anybody while at it, so I do want to be careful about that. I'm going to make an aggressive maneuver right over here. Base C gets captured, so Sharp Future 4 is over here too. Still kind of curious to see what tanks they would have at top. I think it's just that 57 heavy. Looks like the TVP got cleared, so let's see who else is over here. Oh, he decided to bail on out for some odd reason. So let's see if I can get a quick slap into him real quick. No, I don't really have that gun depression. So, oh, Contracaro tries to get a solid shot into him. So let's see. Gonna mosey on down just a little bit. Hello, Mr. 57 Heavy. Oh, there's a Yagpanzeroo off to the side right there. Oh, and he gets a clear into our TPP, which is not ideal. So let's see, are you going to continue to move on up? I don't know if you are. So I think the best way to handle this is to probably tunnel that 57 Heavy before that Yag gets a chance to peck off some of our allies. Oh, T57 Heavy's moseying on down. Looks like our 60 TP is as well. So we're going to go over this little ridge right here and get an HE. I don't know how that didn't do anything, so going to continue moving on forward. I don't want that Yag to hit us in his peripheral point of view, so we're just going to stay right here, right behind the bridge, and try to see if we can get another shot into this T57 Heavy right there. So there we go, 565 into his upper plate. Not really going to be focused on him. Oh, never mind. There's some of the other enemies right here, like the 60 TP, so I'm just going to go ahead back on up just a little bit. So we got the E75 right here. Let's see, are we able to get a chunk of shot damage into him? There we go, 645, beautiful shot into his hatch. All right, we got the Yag going off in the back. Looks like he is pushing on outwards, which is good for me. So I'm just going to go continue moving on backwards. 60 TP gets a shot into me, and also the E75 as well. So it looks like some of my other guys are going to be tunneling that Yag. So let's see, can I get another shell into your hatch? Fortunately, it flies left. So let's see. Yep. While you guys are dealing with them, I'm just going to stay put right here and see if I can continue pecking off some of these enemies right here. So we're reloading once again. 60 TP spotted right over there. Let's see. Can I get a hatching shot into you? Fortunately, I'm not, but he is able to bounce the shell off of me. So E75 spotted off in the back once again. Let's see if I can get another shell into you. Oh, you spot me. Let's see, are you going to poke once again? Hope you do. And I don't know where the hell that shell flew. Highly unfortunate, so I'm going to reload once again. Oh, you miss. Alright, there you are, Mr. E75. Oh, looks like we're going to win this battle on base cap, which is good. Oh, 60 TP's over here too. Not able to spot him. You're poking on back out. You get a shell into me. Only thing I can do is get an HE into the side of your turret. So now I'm basically a one-shot for both of these guys. 60 TP is aiming in on me, which is not ideal. So we're going to reload once again. He's still trying to aim a shell in on me. Oh, he fires. That's good, which gives me another opportunity to get another HE into his turret. So I'm basically just trying to peck these guys off to where I'll be able to see if I can bring their health down more, smithereens and all of that. So let's see. Are you going to back on up E75? No, you're going to push on forward. Alright, so you know what? We're just going to continue moving on forward then. I'm just going to go right along the ridge right here. Hopefully they don't get cleared in the process. We're still going to win on base cap is what it looks like. So... Oh, wow. He actually drowned? That's crazy. Alright. Well, there we go. There we go. Oh, he did get cleared. That's highly unfortunate. Alright. Nice Contra Caro. That's good. Alright, so I want to hurry up and make my way over towards the E75 before, he gets a clearing shot into him. So... Bro, the gun on this tank! Why? Okay, good. He bounced us. Okay. So, come on, 60. Get the clear on him, please. 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we able to get the clearing shell into him? Yep, it looks like we were. All right. Another solid game. We broke past another 3,000 damage mark. Surprisingly enough. It didn't look like that we were going to come back in this one, which was highly unfortunate upon our behalf. But we were able to get a second class on that one. And doing second on the team, that is pretty ideal. So let's keep on going while we're at it. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I'm getting very fast games. Alright. The matchmaker seems to be putting me in fast-paced games. So, here we are, game number 4. Let's see how we can fare well in this one. Alright, so, looks like some of our enemies are facing towards right side. So, let's see how we fare well in this one. Looks like some of my tanks are heading over towards the left side. Or as a matter of fact, probably going to try to peck off some enemies over here. Oh, yep. Everyone's going left. Ideal! So let's see how we are going to fare well. Got a 92E1 right there. Let's see. Is anyone going to poke? Oh, we got a T95E6 moving on over. Looks like he's trying to make his way over towards the right side of the map. As it looks like that's probably where the majority of their enemies are going. So you know what? I'm just going to move on forward just a bit. Because I don't want to be tunneled in the process. So I'm just going to keep on moving this way. Right behind the hill where our IS-4 is planted. Yep, so some of our enemies are already spotted towards the far right side of the map. Going to continue moseying on this way. Try to find a spot where I can plant myself and get a pretty solid chunk of damage dealt into some of these enemies. So we got the Yad Tiger spotted over in the back right there. Are we able to see him? Unfortunately not. So let's see what else they got. The 95E6 is over there. So let's see. Looks like a couple of their tanks are moving onwards over here. 95E6 spotted once again. Let's see. Oh, there's the T55A. Fortunately, my ping factors led to me not getting that shell out. Alright, let's see what else they have over here. Not able to spot. 55A is making an aggressive maneuver. Oh, here comes the 95E6. That is highly unfortunate that that shell did not land where exactly I was aiming at. So, we're just going to continue moving on this way. I did get pecked off twice by a E3, and it looked like the 268 was over here as well. So, there's the 95E6. We also got the Yad Tiger spotted off in the back, who we are going to get a nice solid chunk for 583 into his vehicle. Got the T55A spotted right there too. Going to continue to back on up right over here. Got a Moss over in the back. This does not look pretty whatsoever, so we're just going to reload our clip once again. E3 gets a clear into him. Oh, this does not look pretty. So we are going to get a nice slap into that T55A. We're going to continue to back on up as that E3 looks like he's going to get a pretty solid chunk of damage dealt into our enemy Yag. I don't know if these two are going to be tunneling us in the process. Oh, we got the E3 spotted right over there. So we're just going to go ahead and go over to him. Oh, we got the 268 spotted there too. I don't know if he's going to hit me. Oh, that's good. He didn't get a shell into me. Let's see. Are you still aimed in on me? No, you're not. Now, I want to do my best to try to help him out. Oh, and it goes right into the gun. Of course. Well, yeah, gets a solid chunk into the E3 right there. They are going to go into a face hug. So what I'm going to do is try to get in behind this E3 right over here. I'm going to try to help out my guy to the best of my ability. He shoots, which is good. So we're just going to go ahead. Oh, and it looks like the 263... Nice. Alright, so we're just going to continue moseying on over towards the E3 right over here. We're going to get in behind him, which is good. Oh. Well, this could probably end not so pretty. So we're just gonna keep on aiming in towards the E3 right here as the KPZ-50 continues to mosey on towards us. I don't want that moss to hit me either, so I want to try my best to hold this guy off. There we go, 726 shot into you. Oh well, it was the best that I can handle. That was our unfortunate loss right there. So this one, 2,500 damage, or 2,600. That's kind of tough. Well, that is it for the Play to Lose series. I'm going to be doing tons more of these videos sometime soon in the near future. Don't know when, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's video on the other hand. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure to turn on those bell notifications so you'll be notified whenever I upload any new videos. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.